Willie D Live.
What's up, family? The family of 16-year-old Carmelo Anthony, the young man who killed 17-year-old Austin Metcalf at a track meet in Frisco, Texas on April 2nd, is allegedly using some of the over $430,000 raised for his defense fund as part of a down payment for a home. They're being dragged for that. So what do y'all think about that, fam? How about I give you a little bit more context? According to reports, they already got a nice big home. Why would they need a new home? Well, it might have something to do with the death threats that the boy and his family has been getting. Yeah, fam, can you imagine that? In the United States, a boy and his family is being threatened with death. Yeah, acts of death. They want to kill him. The same people who are up in arms about him killing somebody wants to kill him. See, fam, I tell you all the time, it's really not about the victim or the accuser. It's about the ideologies behind the person who is raising hell. It's about the ideologies of the person who is accused or did the killing. They pick sides based on agendas. It has nothing to do with the parties involved. The parties involved become pawns. That's it. They do not care. The people that screaming and mad at the youngster, they're mad at Carmelo. They don't care about Austin. They don't give a damn about Austin Metcalf. What they care about is Austin Metcalf looks like them. Austin Metcalf, according to witnesses, was behaving like some of them behave. You know, see a black person, hey, you ain't supposed to be here. You got to move. Well, you don't want to move, I'll make you move. Next thing you know, that metal was going through his chest. See, it don't always work out like y'all think it's going to work out. You know what you're going to do, but you don't know what the next person is going to do. And that's why we're here. Because if we are to believe what the witnesses, not me, this ain't me. This is what witnesses, people who was there are saying. They are saying that Austin and his brother tried to jump Carmelo. So what if he had a knife at the track meet? If somebody was out in the streets and tried to mug somebody and they pulled out a hammer and dropped him, y'all wouldn't say, wait a minute, what is he doing with a gun? What was he doing with a gun? You'll be like, yeah, he got what he deserved. Do it again. Ooh, I wish he would have died. That's the type of rhetoric y'all spew. I know you. That is the type of stuff y'all say. I read your comments all the time. I'm not just on the sites that predominantly black people on. I'm on the sites where others are on also. Yeah, I'm reading. I'm checking you out. I see your comments. Yeah, I see it. Oh, 13% again. Oh, the usual suspects. I see you. You care nothing about Austin or Carmelo. You have an agenda. And these two young men are being used to fill that agenda. Why do they need a house? Why do they need to spend $400,000? First of all, from what I understand, if it is true, they're not using the entire amount of money on the house. They got legal expenses. So I would imagine that if they need to move right away, they can't wait to sell the house that they're already in. They got to get up out of there right now. So they are being proactive about getting out of there, protecting their son and themselves and their other children. You see, because they are being threatened. He can't go back to school. For now, he has to wear an ankle monitor. If he wants to move around outside of home, he has to get permission from the courts. I guess the judge has to, give him permission. Or actually, he can get permission from his probation officer, because they have a certain amount of latitude that they can, give to a defendant. In any event, this is the tragedy nobody saw coming. And they usually don't see these type of tragedies coming. Oh, we see the bullying all the time. I went online today and it was just I saw easily a couple of dozen cases where they're embarrassing black folks, calling them names, telling them to get out, they don't belong here, move, let me see your key, all this type of stuff. Black people deal with this stuff all damn day. All day, every day. It's nonstop. The same people who are trying to talk down on Carmelo's family for raising funds for his defense are the same people who helped to raise $2 million for Kyle Rittenhouse when he killed those folks in cold blood. So you got people saying, well, no, that wasn't no damn self-defense. He went and bought a gun. I think his parents bought him a gun on the day of the shooting. He went out there looking to start trouble. He went looking for trouble and he found some trouble. And when people confronted him, he pulled out that weapon and he started shooting, because that's what he wanted to do. I don't even think thought he was going to get away with it, but maybe he became emboldened as he walked by right past the police with the weapon hanging on his side, and they did nothing. Even after he did the shooting and the police were made aware of the shooting, they let him walk right on by him. This is why I tell y'all all the time, fam, you got to be careful at those protests, because if you are protesting injustice caused by the system, if you are protesting the system on any level, even if it's your company, it's a corporation, the police is not going to be on your side. Especially if you are protesting something that have to do with a black person being violated. The police is not going to be on your side. They are going to be against you. So whoever else is protesting, you know how they do the anti-protest? So whoever is doing the counter-protesting, that's whose side the police is going to be on. And if they do something to you, if they kick it off, the police is going to be there to reinforce their side, not yours. So you got to be careful when you're going out there dealing with those protests, because you can get your head knocked off if you're not careful. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.